Good evening, Lydia. Good evening, Teresa. Good evening, Tony. How are you guys? Thank you for the super chats. That's too awesome. I forgot all about those things. Oh, that is so super sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so super sweet. I love you guys too. What? Oh, I better take this off. Sorry, guys. Still got my working stuff on. Hello, Linda. How are you? Oh, it's been a crazy day. I've been busy again today. Oh, I am whipped, guys. I've had a week of work. How you doing, Tony? Glad you're doing well, Linda. Hello, Holly. How are you tonight? Oh, I think I got sunburned today. I look a little red, don't I? My nose is itchy. Of course, the hairs are tickling me too. Well, I'm doing fantastic. I just can't get over all the work I've gotten done this week. Ugh. Thank you for the super chats. That was so super sweet.
Oh, you're getting super chats now?
Yes, David. Shut up and come over here and sit down.
Cool.
Are you changing clothes in there?
Yeah, I can't see you.
I can see you. You naked jaybird. He's taking his shirt off in there. Changing shirts.
You keep seeing me in that orange shirt, and I thought I'd put a green one on.
Oh, far out. Oh, our B shirts. I'll probably end up giving you mine because I don't think I've ever worn it. I don't know if I'll ever wear it. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Teresa's not sounding very good at all. She's definitely on my prayers tonight. I finished a quilt top and started on fall garden cleanup today. No more tomato plants. Oh my goodness. Hi, Susan.
Yeah.
Look out, baby. I moved that table over, but I swear I feel like there's less room for some reason. Why?
I don't know.
Is that better?
Yeah, I reckon.
Can you see it better?
Just too high. Just, you know.
How's that? Better?
The chair's still too high. But, oh well.
Hey, it puts you at perfect beating beating spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit coming up here if you're gonna keep beating on me.
Well, guys, I am totally surprised. My little chickie babies, the little chickens I put out yesterday, and they really did super great outside. I brought them in last night, and when I went to go take them out again this morning and put them outside, it took me a half an hour to catch that little chicken. Two of them got jumped over the water barrel, whatever. What is that called? Feed trough, water trough, or something that we keep our chickie babies in. And it jumped out. They jumped out of there. I guess I scared them or something. These are the flightiest chickens I've ever seen in my entire life. They got up underneath the bed. I was like, oh my word. So you know how I got them? I went outside and I got the butterfly net, came back in the house, and I put their little water down in the floor, and then I snuck up on them and put the little net over top of them. Because I'm telling you, I chased them little dudes. I was scared to death that they were going to get up in the back, because they got up behind beside the freezer in the wall. One of them did, and I said, "Oh my God, it's going to get in the freezer blade, and it's going to get all chopped up. I'm not going to. That's not going to be a good thing. It'll get chopped up." So I was freaking out. So I finally got them. I finally got them out. Oh, scared me to death. So I decided no more bringing them in the house. They're going to have to stay outside at nighttime too. So I just went out there to put all my chickens up. And guess what? Little Princess is letting them all up underneath her like a good little mama. And she's never laid an egg yet. So she's going to be a good mama. Every one of them was all snuggled up underneath her.
They're laughing about something.
Me. I'm telling you, them chickens went up underneath that bed. I couldn't get them out from underneath the bed.
Oh, in the house?
In the house.
Oh.
In that bedroom. It took me 30 minutes to catch them.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, he's listening to me, right, guys? Sitting right next to me, and he wonders why he gets hit.
Well, I ain't felt good the last couple
of
days.
Hi, Conrad, Homestead.
I got
How are you tonight?
To jump on me.
Stay away from me, then. And I just kissed you, you old fart.
Yeah, but I ain't got the.
You played the famous catch the crazy chicken game. Yeah. It was hilarious. So then, okay, first I caught the 3 that were still in the thing, and I got them and took them out, and I grabbed that thingy and came back in and caught the other 2. And here I am trying to carry them and trying to carry my phone, and the dog is like trying to get to the chickens. And I'm going, oh, geez. That's all I need to do is scare the poor little things to death. Yeah, it wasn't a fun game. I can catch the roosters. I can catch the chickens. I cannot catch those little teeny things so easy. I can even catch quails when they get out. I did lose a quail this week though that got out, and I couldn't get her. And I just said, oh, I'll get her in the morning. Well, I didn't get her. The dog got her. The dog or that possum or what was it? The cats next door. I got the super sweetest compliment a couple of days ago. I gave my neighbor this great big huge bromeliad that it's okay. I mean, there's not my favorite. It has a weird reddish spike thingy. Not really, no flowers. Where are you going?
The boys' room.
Oh, okay. Not really, no flowers or nothing. Yes, you're quit. The weird little birds. So I gave that to her, and her and I were talking and everything. And let me show you. Some of you guys didn't see this. I don't know if some of you have seen it or not. Oh, they're right here. I moved them in here. I showed the folks on my Monday live, but look at the cone that the bees built. Some bees, I don't even know what bees, because my bees aren't swarmed or anything. So I'm looking forward to maybe putting those in a swarm box and seeing if I can't catch some bees with them once we make one. I thought I was going to do good by using the lumber from I don't know if y'all remember me telling you, we made my sister a ramp to get into my mom's house. Well, they don't need it anymore since my sister passed away, so my mom said I could have it. But David says the plywood's just a little too heavy for that, so I don't know what I'm going to do because plywood is so expensive now. Hey, Patty or Mac. Pretty sure it's Patty, right? And hey, Carol. Let's see. Picked up 6 ewes today. I was wrestling them little thunder feet like I was a rodeo. I can see that. I hope you got it on film.
It's Mac, but Patty's listening.
Hi, Mac. I'm still playing your thingies. I turned it off right now while we're live, but I'm going to turn it back on whenever I get off here. I hope you get your hours soon.
Want to talk about these roselles?
Oh, yes. Well, I want to, you talk to them for a minute, and I'll go get the other part of it. I want to show them.
No. Oh. Yes, the wood prices are nuts right now. But we're going to build some swarm traps with a cavity at the bottom. And then when our hives swarm, there'll be traps around the fence to where they can go to another spot, make them a new home.
Oh, I'm going to get past you, man. What is going on here? This is really weird. Somebody has moved the table back over this way. Hold that for a minute. I can't move the table with all that stuff, glass on it. It's going to break something. Anyways, I was going to make a video about this, but I decided not to.
You can still make it.
Well, I can, but anyways, when we get the roselles off of the plants, that's still on there, and it's really beautiful. And it's really red.
They can't see that. You want to hold it up?
I'm sorry. It's down over top of that wall. I had been pulling the leaves off of it. It's like leaves. That's. I wish I had one. You should go out and get me one off the tree, off the plant. Anyways, I watched. And I'll need your pocket knife too when you come back, and I'll show them how I did it. Really easy. I I dry those, and it makes the the most delicious roselle tea. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And so, anyways, I was watching what channel was it? I can't remember their name. 1920s. No. That's what they use for tea, like we use tea bags, like every day. Yes, it is so delicious. I mean, so delicious. And I make like a fruity type tea with it too. I mix pomegranate juice. I use the weird cone thingy that you separate seeds from your tomatoes, Teresa. I forget the name of it. Anyways, this channel that I watched, I had been fighting these stinking things all this time, getting my hands all red and funky, and I couldn't believe it. It was so easy. I watched her do it. Yes, strainer. What an easy name, right? So, this is what they look like when they are on the hibiscus, okay? And then I just take and cut right around this little part right here, all the way around, like so. Oh, I didn't get all the way around, did I? It was so easy. Now, before I was literally prying these down and pulling it apart, but watch this. It just slides right out. And I'm like, and you can eat these too, I believe.
Yeah, they're loaded with vitamin C.
And I'm going to open one that's a little bit more dried. Inside of them are all these beautiful little seeds. So I'm going to have a lot of seeds for you guys if you guys want some, and they're great. You close that since you opened it.
Yeah, Carol would probably be, well, Mac might be able to grow them, but
bingo.
They don't like frost.
Well, they can, if they put them out in the spring, by the time fall comes in the frost, then they've got a good crop. Oh, Tracy, your grandkids are part Trinidadian. I used to work for English Jamaicans at a bridal shop here in Florida and helped quite a bit brides from Trinidad get their dresses. Lovely people. You'll get seeds, Linda. Just remind me, honey, whenever they are all dried. Yes, Carol, it is one in the Air Force. They have 2 little girls. I had some seeds. They did not sprout. Kathy would love some of yours too. I'll put you down too. Is that my book?
Yeah.
Set them over yonder somewhere so they don't get knocked off. I don't want to lose any of them, and I don't want my bowl.
The only thing is with those hibiscus sabidifera is what the clinical name is, sabidifera hibiscus. Well, the only thing with them, Carol, is when you put them in the ground, you have to watch them closely because they'll wilt. They have to have they require a lot of water until they get down to the water table.
She lives by a lake, I think.
I know it doesn't matter. That's what happens is they, if they can't reach, but when they reach the water table, they're fine. But you have to watch them closely because they'll burn up.
One of my first full-time babysitting job, I watched a lady's children that worked with my mom. And she was from Trinidad, and I just loved her to death. And I can't remember what her name was right now. And her little boys, Bruce and what was the other one's name? Anyways, two little boys I watched. I was a teenager. I think I was like, I had to been 16 or 17. Stop touching stuff. You're as bad as Lance.
Well, Lance is his grandfather.
Oh my gosh.
Amy. Hit me again.
My swamp rose was the same with the water. It's a hibiscus also. Cool. Can't plant nothing near the canal. Why? You with my husband. So, Carol, you're going to have to send me your address. I think, Linda, I might have yours. So I wrote you guys down. Anybody that wants them, let me know. I'm sure Teresa wants some too, don't you? It's a Lake Worth drainage canal. Oh. Well, would you stop?
I was trying to open it to see if there was any hairy ones in there.
Honey, get one that's dry. That's fresh.
Okay. They need to be fuzzy.
Y'all, I'm telling you, yes, Holly, I'll definitely send you some too, honey. He's like a 2-year-old. Just saying.
Oh.
Teresa, does Lee pick at your stuff on your computer desk or anything while he's sitting there? No.
Save me, Mac.
He ain't near as bad as this one. City has a buffer area to come in and take care of it. I am always telling Huron, leave my stuff alone. Touch your own stuff. That's too funny. Men, yes, Holly, men. I spent the day with my girlfriend Lori today, and I gotta say, I'm really, really glad that I have David and not somebody else, because I might not live to see my 58th birthday. I'd probably get zapped by the electrocution chair because I'd kill somebody if I had to deal with that every day. Especially last night when the fridge went out. Teresa, he was not anything compared to this one when something is aggravating him. His his ice cream was melting, so she ate one of them, and he got mad at her. I'm glad you didn't see it. I mean, I'm glad you didn't want to see it melt. Hey, you can always get him some more, right?
There's some big ones. Need to be better.
Okay, well, stop opening them. They're not dry enough.
I know, but I was just trying to help them out and show them what it looked like when there were good seeds.
Lord help me.
Okay.
Okay, but you picked up another one.
No, I was closing that one back up so the seeds didn't fall out.
Okay, thank you. You're supposed to be reading that, not picking them at my stuff.
Yeah, well, I was going to show them what the good seeds look like.
Okay, so today I made out. I really made out really good. My childhood friend Lori called me up and she says, no, I called her up, I think, yesterday. Oh my God, I am getting senile. I called her up yesterday just to see how she's doing and everything. She says, what are you doing tomorrow? I said, nothing. I said, today I got a doctor's appointment, but tomorrow I ain't got nothing. And I'll tell you about the doctor's appointment in a minute. So she said, will you take me over to my daughter's house? And she's moving to Palm Bay. It's like 40 miles from where she lived in Port St. John to Palm Bay. And I said, sure, I can do that. Lori had to get some of her clothes. Hey, Jen. And hi, Monty's Emotion. Let's see. What can I say? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? I can't remember what
Only Bub.
What?
He says, David, put the seeds down. Don't touch them again. The queen has spoken.
Yep. So anyways, we were yesterday she said we'll go I'll pick you up after I drop my granddaughter off and at 8 o'clock and we'll go down yonder and get that stuff and come back and then we'll go to breakfast. Well, so I got up and guys know I can only eat 2 ounces, right? So I decided I'm not going to eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm stubborn. I'm really stubborn. She offered to stop and get something, and I said, no, we'll wait. Of course, she had her husband with her. And I love him to death, but he drives me crazy. I want to put my hands around his neck and choke him to death. I swear I do. He drives me. He said the nasty word that I absolutely hate. Not once, not twice, but 3 times today. And I called him out on it.
Are you talking about Lane?
Yes, dear. I love you guys, but there's only one word in this English dictionary that I will literally lay into somebody over, and that's to say God's name in vain. And he said it 3 times. The first time I told him, I said, don't you ever say that around me again. I love you, Lane, but I will not put up with that. You don't even know what you're saying. Yes, we had a fight over that too. I don't talk about politics, but we had a fight over that too. Carol. So
there's Wilma.
Hey Wilma, how are you doing, babe? So the first time he said, no, wait a minute. The first time I didn't go off on him. The first time I said, Lord, please forgive him. He doesn't know what he said. I said, Lane, you can say the F-bomb all you want. You can say any nasty word in front of me. It won't hurt my feelings. I've heard it all. But please don't use God's name in vain in front of me. It hurts me. And I want to kill you whenever I hear you say that. So then he said it again. Yeah, she's been working. So then he said it again, and I hit the ceiling. I was like, but you got to understand, he's a little bit, he picks at me. He's like a He's like a little instigating little brother that you just want to wring his neck. Well, that's our lane. Right, babe? He can drive you crazy. So he said it the third time, and when he said it, he went, oh, I'm sorry. He took off running. He thought it was going to get him. Oh. So anyways, I'm terrible, ain't I? I'm a terrible friend. But I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let him keep doing that to me. And I just told him in the car, I said, Lane, I said, it's just a matter of respect. You know I'm a Christian, and you know I love the Lord, and I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me when I'm doing you a favor and keep throwing that at me. So he's like, I understand, Kathy. I'm sorry. And he didn't say it the rest of the day. And Lori's like, I don't know what you did, but thank you. Oh, do you want one, babe?
Am I allowed to touch it?
No. You little germ. I don't know if I should be touching them. I'm filthy. I've been working all day long. So anyways, Lori's daughter was getting all of her stuff out of the house. And Lori was getting her stuff that she had stored in the garage there. So we took all those back. I finally got to eat around 2 o'clock.
That ain't good for you.
And I was shaking inside. I said, Lori, I got to stop. I'm going to stop at Wendy's and get me a burger because I am starving to death. I take that back. I had 3 little shrimps at her house because he stopped and got, I stopped at the gas station and he went and got some fried shrimp and some fish. He was not happy with this tilapia either. I'm like, that ain't for me. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. I was just totally surprised because he knows how I feel. Yeah. True. Now, I think I have said the GC sometimes, but it's not damning. It's not that. It's not the same as what he says to me. So it just hurts my heart. And I don't know. Hey, Patty. How are you, sweet lady? So, anyways, I got off on this tangent, didn't I?
Yeah,
and I didn't get.
Susan Gotchi says, wow, you got shrimp at your gas station?
Yeah, it was nasty too. I ate 3 of them and I had to choke them down. And he got Lori shrimp and French fries, and the French fries was so greasy and so limp and cold that you could just stick them like that. I said, Lori, you gonna eat this mess? He's like, he got it, I gotta eat it. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what they serve in the gas stations down here. Let's see, they had chicken. I saw it on the window. Chicken, shrimp. He said he got tilapia. I want to say they got burgers too, but I'm not sure. But so, anyways, after we got back over to her daughter's house, I was given a beautiful. Put that up. He's supposed to be reading y'all's comments and he's picking in my stuff. What is it with Nin? So I got this beautiful lawn furniture table and 4 chairs that I'm gonna hit you. I know you're up to something. Why are you looking at me like that?
Quit being nosy, David, Teresa says.
Thank you, Teresa.
I thought it was Sabadifra hibiscus, been dehydrated and bagged up.
No, honey, that's the thing, the stuff I asked you to powder and you brought it back in flakes.
Oh, well, it was too wet for powder. It went through the NutriBullet.
So anyways, man, I'm telling you, it's been a wild week. It's been a really wild week, hasn't it?
Not for me.
What is in your beard?
I don't know.
We went to, what day was it we went to the bee meeting? I'm lost. Do you remember what day it was?
It was Tuesday of last. You talking about down in Palm Bay or the one in Cocoa?
The one in Palm Bay. It was not Tuesday.
Yeah, it was poor.
It was Thursday, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Yes, it was Thursday because I had Lancey Poo on Friday. Remember?
Yeah.
So Thursday we went to the bee meeting and I got some paint. So I'm going to be painting some of the house probably. And what? Touchy and nosy. What we women do not like because they usually have their own pile. Go touch your pile. Goes for little kids something too. Wife, how are you? What's up, Patty? Hun? Something going on. So, yeah. It never fails, and oh my gosh, let me tell you guys, okay, when I go to his house and I touch anything of his, I hear it. Don't I? Yes, I do. You lie. God forgive him for lying. Yes, you do. Where'd you move this to? Where'd you move that to? Y'all have to mess with my stuff. You could have just left it where it was at.
Well, now that you bring that up.
I knew it, guys. I'm going to get in trouble for something.
Now that you brought that up, it seems like that every woman that comes in my house has to rearrange my kitchen.
I did not touch your kitchen counters or nothing. I just cleaned the floor.
That's granddaughters and
I started laughing hearing you two. You still married as married can be. Separate places, but possibly for the best. Yes, we'd probably kill each other. No, we get along pretty good when we live together too. As long as he stays out of my stuff. As long as he doesn't touch my fabric scissors, I'm generally good. Oh, yes. He better not touch my fabric scissors or my hair scissors or my kitchen scissors or no scissors. He's not allowed to touch scissors. He took my, he has a pair of very good scissors that I ended up giving him because he used them on his beard. Now these are my hair scissors.
What scissors are you talking about?
My butter cuts that are at your house. That you kind of finagled me out of. And let me tell you, years ago, okay, now this was 1980 that I bought those butter cuts, and they're German scissors, and they were worth $100 back then, and I got them on sale for $60. And I used them for many, many, many years.
Yeah. They're telling me just don't touch anything.
Yeah, he gets his hand slapped a lot. But he's all right. He's my goofy. I'm so sorry you don't feel good. You're not running a fever. I hope y'all don't give it to me. My mom's been sick for like 3 days now. And I don't know.
Your mom says I've been working too hard in the heat. That's what she says.
Well, my mom's a doctor, right? If anybody's worked too hard in the heat, that would be me. You ain't been out in the heat.
Yeah.
When?
When I was putting the wheelbarrow together for
my goodness gracious.
My spoiled Kathy.
He fixed the wheelbarrow for me, so I got his wheelbarrow back, guys. Now I can really get some work done. And I don't have to make piles and then take him out there with a pitchfork. That was crazy. Let me tell you, all that work that I did, I literally had to pick it up and take it by the piles with the pitchfork all the way out to the front for the garbage men. That reminds me of my Ben when he was alive, from picking at my stuff and using my good tool. Oh, and God forbid he messes up every pair of tweezers I got. I don't use tweezers for my eyebrows. I use them for my chin. And he's got to mess every one of them up. To using my good tools and ruining some things so bad I had to buy new. Go work on your own pile and stop focusing on mine. True, Patty. We're getting rain all week. You all in.
Yeah, the weather's supposed to be unsettled all week long here.
Let me tell you something, Carol. I would go outside and work, pull, and it would start sprinkling on me and it started downpour. I'd have run back inside and wait till it stopped raining again, and I'd run back out there and work again. I was so bad at the rain the other day. I said, when it's nice outside and there's clouds out and I can work outside when it's like that, I'm not dying.
When you got cloud cover?
Yes. I do so much better when it's cloud cover. That time of year, germs everywhere, especially with the cooties. Yeah, true. Yes, Carol, it is the weather for me. Yeah, and it's been the weather for me too. And of course, not just the weather. I mean, even like we were moving some stuff in Lori's little tent shed thingy that she's got out at her house. And she has a massage chair that she is going to use because she was trained to make eyebrows or some stuff. I don't know. I don't understand it, but she tattoos eyebrows or something. and the weather had started putting mold on it. I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. I said, y'all need to wash that really good, or else it's going to stain and tear that up. Three days of rain this week. Well, I think we've had rain every single day this week, ain't we?
Yeah.
Ours is heavy. I felt it in my ears, then my head, and then allergies get my sinuses and the low pressure system. I can't. And Kathy, yes, I like cloud cover. Oh no, that not germ. Good news. I found someone to help me with figuring my internet changes.
And the gear
I need to replace. My modem is 20 years old. Miracle it works at all. Wow. Very nice. I'm glad to hear that. Now, did you take your, wasn't it, no, maybe it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Friday? I can't remember now. I know you're taking your computer in. Y'all pray for her. She's been having some technical difficulties. That computer went down. She just got it back, and it only had it back 2 weeks, and it went down again. My oldest son is in quarantine, guys. He works with sick. Oh, wow. I will definitely pray for him. What is his name, Holly?
Carol likes to go to the beach and watch the surfers.
I like to go to the beach and fish. Tomorrow my laptop goes back again. I thought it was Thursday, but I wasn't for sure.
It's aluminum?
Yeah.
Well, Patty, you're supposed to be, when you have problems with your modem, you're supposed to reboot them. Shut them off for about 10 seconds.
Honey, she's got a modem that's over 20 years old.
I don't know.
Her computer is brand new. She just bought it.
Okay.
I know you don't know the whole details.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
Jacob.
I got 12
Oh,
minutes.
and you really need connection, Patty. I've done all that, David. You just don't get it, Patty.
I'm a stinker. Carol says, I used to watch the surfers.
Prayers for you and him. I'm off here. I tried. Good night, everyone. I love you, Kathy. I love you too, Wilma. Sweet dreams, honey. Hug the girls for me. Slap Michael upside the head for me. That was a lifetime ago. Mind your business, David. You in deep trouble tonight. Hi, Hidden Gems Farm. How are you tonight? That's okay that you're late. Neighbors came down. Oh, that's Fran. I'll never get used to that name. I'm sorry, Fran. As soon as I heard neighbors came down again, I knew who I was talking to. Wow. I'm having to spend money on so many things. It feels good to not be just getting by, but the details of technology make my head swim. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things too, not just all this craziness that I've been doing, but
Just been rambling on about me touching things.
shut up, David. You got my mind off of it again. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I took the chicks out today. The quail babies I might take out tomorrow if I move my female rabbit back over to the other pen.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, Christy. Cool. I hope you enjoyed your time with your family. That's the best. Talk to them every time you can. Teresa, I've been praying for your mom. Oh, yes, and we are going to be praying for her mom tonight, too. Her mom fell again.
Patty says, she says, well, just stop touching things, David.
Right, I feel that way, and I feel that way about learning what. You do that again, you will get knocked out, dude. Learning what. Now you made my head itch. So here's what my family will actually eat. I don't understand that one, Carol. I must have missed something up yonder. She is having hallucinations pretty bad and fell 3 times the other day. Oh, wow. I knew she fell once, but I didn't know she fell 3 times. Oh, my goodness. Now the birds are going to start. Ah, Carolyn, take me away. I don't have a bathtub. Doggone it. Yeah, Susan, she's been having those in the past too. Oh, that was for Batty about technology. I'm sorry, guys. He doesn't normally act like that, but for some reason he's starting to do that at nighttime. Can you get something and cover him up for me? There, look here. See on the back of the couch that striped thing? You can put that over it. Oh, I'm glad to hear they're going to check that. Hey, Real Life with Michelle and Rob. How are you tonight? Must be Michelle. Thanks for coming in, Michelle. So, I'm probably going to try to put the quail out tomorrow. I brought most of the herbs and stuff into the area where I'm doing my little herb bed. And I think I'm going to definitely use the baby bed rails, at least for the first little bit, as part of the fencing that will go around there to keep the dog out of the area. But I'll have to get the other fencing put up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I have a because lumber is so high right now, I think I'm just going to take that little border thingy that I have down on the ground. I think I'm going to use it as a post. What are those called, babe? Oh, I don't know where he went. Oh, thank God that bird stopped. Now, mind you, I got to put up with them. You think that I've got to get that shed cleaned out before wintertime, because I am not bringing them macaws in this house and try to do a live stream. They will be talking my ear off. And Sammy is going to be hollering. Good morning. Good morning. What you doing? What you doing? I need a gal and a cow going, oh, Me too. I need it. You know what I think I'm going to get me if I ever get rich? I think I'm going to get me a hot tub because I really need one. Yes, it is, Michelle. Cool. I don't know Rob as well as I know you, Michelle. I watch you quite a bit. I'm a little bit of a stalker, I guess you'd say. I don't always say anything in the things. I watch a lot of videos, but I don't always comment. I always give a thumbs up on every video that I watch, though. True hidden gems. Gotta give him a bad time, though. Yeah. Yeah, Christy, the hallucinations scare me. I get very upset when she does that. Yep. Anytime you want more eggs, Kathy, I'll send you some. Cool. Yeah, but do you notice, are your chickens very, how do you say, skittish, kind of? Because these are like, most of my chickens, they want me to love them and these guys get flighty and scared over every little thing. I guess I'm going to have to hold them more or something. I came in the stream and turned the volume on and off. I thought there was something going on in my house. Oh, well, it was your bird. That's funny. Michelle, there has been times when the bird's going nuts. And who is it? Somebody's dog. Is it your dog, Christy, that goes crazy? Somebody's dog goes nuts. I don't remember. Somebody's animal goes crazy.
Over your birds?
Mm-hmm. Yes, handling them helps, and I've always handled all of my babies from the day they're born until the day they die. I hold all my chickens. Now, Buttercup got me pretty bad in the back of the leg this week. Yes, yesterday I think it was. Yeah, or was it today? No, it was yesterday. I had fed them earlier in the morning, and they must have been super hungry because I had to feed them again. They had eaten every drop of food that I put out for them, and I was like, holy moly, there wasn't a piece of corn left. And then she nailed me in the back of my leg when I went to go get some food. I was so mad at her, I could have choked her head right off.
That sounds like Mac wanting to be personal with that rooster.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Teresa. I played along with my dad sometimes. Had to problem solve with in the crazy dream like solutions. I used to take care of my dog's bark at any animal noise in videos. Pyrenees mix. Yes, it was Christie's. I used to take care of a lady years ago. Let's see, what year was it? What year are we moving here?
97.
97?
End of 97.
Yeah. In 1997, I was taking care of a couple out on the beach. Her name was Jo, and she was the sweetest lady, but I didn't really have to stay out there until the husband had gotten cancer and was pretty much dying in the later stages of cancer and went down fast. But she hallucinated so bad that she would make up. I mean, well, she didn't make it up. She really would dream these crazy dreams. And she was on all kinds of medication to keep her from hallucinating and everything. And she would freak me out. And she'd be like wanting to kill somebody. She's saying that People are dropping her off at drug houses and all kinds of stuff. Hello, Crystals, Pets, and Plants. How are you this evening? I'm heading out. All right. Thanks for coming in, Holly. Got a truck. The boys are in. Night. Hope I'll feel better, Teresa. Thank you. I finally evicted the neighbor's cat from the house permanently today. He puked all down the back of my couch between cushions, and it took half an hour to clean the mess. Oh no.
Good night, real life with Michelle and Rob.
Bye-bye, Michelle. Thanks for coming in, honey.
Oh, that's Holly. Thanks, Holly.
Oh.
Thanks, Holly. Good night. Give me a kiss. I'm going.
You leaving? All right.
Mm-hmm. I'm leaving.
Be that way.
I'm leaving.
You listen.
I guess. So.
I haven't even prayed yet.
I told you I'm not feeling so good.
Okay, well, and you kissed me. Go.
It's not that kind of sickness. It's like somebody's inside my body crushing my muscles.
Are you taking your moringa?
Yes.
Okay.
Today I did. Yesterday I didn't.
See, listen to him, guys. He knows. He tried to get off the moringa powder.
No, I wasn't trying to get off of no moringa. I was trying to get off of Lyrica.
You haven't been taking Lyrica. What are you talking about?
For years.
The other day you said to me, honey, I tried not to have to take the moringa all the time. So I quit it for a couple of days.
You drank that.
I quit it for a couple of days and I feel all stubbed up inside. Did you not tell me that you were all stubbed up for not taking it?
Yeah, but that's not the reason I didn't say that. That I was trying to not take it. I just hadn't been taking it.
Whatever. Start taking it and behave yourself. He has fibromyalgia really bad, and the moringa literally helps him, and for some reason, he's not taking it faithfully. He needs to take it faithfully. I
think this is pick on David night, ain't it?
Yeah.
There, I got touching something again.
Leave it alone. That's not going to be good if you mess with it.
Now Patty's going to get me.
Oh, dear God. You mess up all those things and the bees can't fix it right. And by the way, I don't have anything. I put my box outside and I don't have any empty things to put those cones in. I want to put those cones in there.
In where?
I don't have any empty frames. You got all the frames. Yes.
I got my frames.
I should have had frames in that thing. I sent you home with my frames. God help me.
No, I don't think so.
I'll argue with you after I get off here.
Okay.
Fibro fog makes you forget meds, and that is no fun. Yeah. Yep, if I miss moringa, I can tell it. I didn't know that you were on it too, Fran. I've got to cut my trees back again and get them powdered for him. Wow. I'm going to plant more trees out front for him and try to get that taken care of. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pray. It is 10 o'clock, and does anybody else have any prayer requests tonight? David, you probably need to take some magnesium maltate. too. Carol said. You hear me?
Yeah.
You changed it back into your other shirt?
Yeah.
Is that shirt too hot?
It would be if I put that on. That stuff in the pockets. My only question is
Because I'm nosy, just like you're nosy. I'm out. I already read that. One of my dogs got out and I had to catch him. Oh no. That sounds like Christy. You weren't in here when I was talking about catching the take. It took me a half an hour to catch the 2 little chicks that got out this morning underneath the bed, beside the freezer. I thought for sure they was going to get chopped up with the fan in the freezer, back of the freezer. Grease plate from my nephew has alcohol problem and needs help. Okay. What is his name, honey? Malachi has his oral surgery Friday a.m. Need covering prayers. Okay. That's your son, right? Yes. And yeah, I remember you patting your van. He's my 6-year-old son. Now, I was on the phone with him 3 hours last night, but I doubt he remembers what I said. Wow. I have family like that too. And then they tell me, I didn't even know I talked to you last night. I'm like, okay. All righty. He's our little adopted son of color who is autistic. Oh, okay. Now, does he have, I know this is going to be, if this is too much to ask of you about him, my daughter had to have oral surgery because she had a really high cleft palate, and she had to have braces put in her mouth to make it try to grow wider. So because she just, I mean, literally, you could put your whole finger up to the top of her roof of her mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and pray, guys. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we got together, Lord. It's been great, even though I picked on David tonight. Let him forgive me. I can be a little testy when it comes to my stuff. Sometimes he's like a 2-year-old, though. But anyways, you know him, and I know him, so I can get over it. I pray, Lord, that you lift Teresa's mom up. Man, I'm telling you, that's just terrible that she fell 3 times. And I'm sure that it's it's not easy to watch your mom. I've been watching my mom and seeing how she's been and really worrying about her too. So I know how Teresa feels as a daughter, not knowing, you know, what to do for her and how to help her and how to be there. It's hard not to fuss whenever you know that somebody's getting up when they're not supposed to or doing something they're not supposed to. Let her have patience and understanding and let her mom be more faithful about not getting into trouble and falling. Lord, I pray for Holly's son, Jacob. I pray that he doesn't get this crud and that he stays nice and healthy and let him have a good time in the quarantine. And Lord, I just want to lift up Christy's nephew. Pray, Lord, that he finds the Lord in helping him with the drinking problem, Lord. That's not an easy thing. It's not an easy fix to stop drinking when you have that addiction, Lord. I lift him up and pray that he makes wise decisions and doesn't do foolish things, Lord. And that you open his eyes to show him that he needs you and not that alcohol, Lord. Lord, I pray for Malachi and his surgery on his mouth. I pray, Lord, that it all goes perfect and that he doesn't have any difficulties through it, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you heal him quickly so that Carol doesn't have any more stress added to her life, Lord. And I want to lift up Patty. Lord, I'll tell you, she's been knocked around a lot lately. And she's still got faith that you are going to take care of everything. And I know, and you know, that you are the perfect person to make everything perfect in her life, Lord. I know you'll fix that leak or find a way to get it fixed. And I know that computer will hopefully come out fixed and not give her any more trouble, Lord. Bless her, Lord, beyond her beliefs, Lord. I know sometimes we just are amazed at some of the blessings that you give to us, Lord. I want my friends to know what a blessing they are to me, and she is one blessing to me. It's been nice talking to her more frequently lately, and I just want to thank you for all the people on here, Lord. I feel like they're just part of my family. We've really gotten tight, and I look forward to my visits with them on live streams and just to be able to conversate and cut up and pick at David. You know, Lord, I love picking at him. It makes my day sometimes. One day he'll get aggravated with me. But he takes it in stride. I think he does things just so that he'll frustrate me, Lord. In fact, I know he does. He brags about that. So, anyways, you know our hearts, Lord. You know our hearts that are on here, Lord. And you know I'm sure that there are unspoken requests, Lord, that you need to fix. I know Fran's been going through some difficulties. I pray, Lord, that you give her energy, that you are able to keep the pain away while she's waiting on the moringa, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you continue to work in all of our lives and make our lives much happier and fruitful and Make us a living testimony for you, Lord. I pray that in your name, Jesus. Amen. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, Maureen. Sorry you caught me in my prayer time. If you have a prayer request, just let me know and I'll put it on my list. He is just getting the teeth done first due to cavities, and he has a submucal cleft. I don't know what that is, but that one may be later, as it is mild compared to other clefts. And because of COVID too, first one at a time. Yes. Now she didn't have a cleft lip. She had, her palate was so far that I could stick my finger up in there and it was that deep. And barely could you fit your finger between there. It was really weird. But when she got the braces, it fixed it. So, or, well, it didn't totally fix it, and then she ended up losing all of her teeth. So, I love you too, Teresa. You all have a good night. All right, Patty, thanks for coming in. Medicine's kicking in. Going to bed. All right, Teresa, love you. Night. It's a small notch in the back of hard palate. And he has a high one too. Wow. But not that high. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it a night. Sweet dreams, everybody. And thank you for coming in. It has been another exciting Wednesday night. And I'll see you on Monday or at Teresa's on Friday. Bye now.